My name is Satvinder Singh, and this is my personal teaching manifesto. When I think about the educator I want to become, one belief stand out. My teaching begins with the child. I believe children are capable, curious, competent, and unique. They bring their own ideas, experiences, interests, and the way of understanding the world. Because of this, I want my teaching practice to be guided by our four simple words. My image of the child is at the center of my teaching. I see children as active participants in their learning rather than empty vessels waiting for adults to give them knowledge. I want to focus on children's strength, interest, abilities, and potential. When I observe child, I want to ask what are they interested in, what are they trying to understand, and what are they communicating. This connects with development appropriate practice which recognize children individual strength, experiences, interest, and way of learning. My role as an educator, because I see children as capable learners, I see myself as more than someone who simply provides information. I see myself as observer, listener, facilitator, co-learner, and potential educator. Observation is especially important to me because it helps me understand what children are interested and how I can support their learning. Instead of always asking what do I want to teach, I want to ask what are the children showing me and how I can respond. For me, observation should guide me by teaching. I also believe that environment is an important part of teaching. I want my learning environment to communicate you belong here, you ideas matter, you are capable. I want children to have accessible materials, meaningful choices, and space that encourage exploration and independence. This connect with Ontario. How does learning happen? The basis belong, well-being, engagement, and expressions. Materials I provide also matter. I valued open-ended materials such as blocks, clay, loose parts, natural materials, cardboard, and art materials because they can be used in many different ways. They give children opportunity to make choices, be creative, solve problems, and express their ideas. My approach is child-centered, play-based, inquiry-oriented, intentional, and responsive. I don't want to control the final outcome. Instead, I want to provide possibility and allow children to explore what those possibilities can become. Constructivism and regular Emilia. The educational philosophy that mostly closely connected with my belief is constructivism. I believe children construct knowledge through experience, exploration, interactions, and reflections. The early years model that aligns strongly with my belief is Reggio Emilia. I connect with its image of children as capable, competent, and its emphasis on relationship, observation, documentation, children ideas, and environment. The curriculum modern resources also connect Reggio Emilia with capable children, observation, documentation, relationship, and the environment. I don't want to simply copy this model. I want to take the ideas that align with my beliefs and apply them to my own practice. My student teaching experience helped me understand that these ideas are not just theories. One of the most important lessons I learned was observation guides teaching. During my placement, I observed children during everyday play and interactions. I remember noticing how a child became deeply engaged while exploring materials and interacting with other children. Instead of immediately directing the child or telling them what to do, I took a step back and observed. I noticed that the child was making a choice, exploring ideas, and communicating through their actions and play. This taught me that sometimes the educator's most important role is to pause and pay attention. After observing, I could think about what might support the children learning next, perhaps introducing another material, asking an open-ended of questions, or simply giving the child more time. This experience strengthened my beliefs and child-centered teaching begins with paying attention to child. I believe teaching is in early childhood has three important purposes. The first is belonging, helping every child feel seen, valued, respected, and connected. The second one is curiosity, giving children opportunity to wander, explore, questions, and create. And the third one is capability, helping children experience themselves as capable people who can make choices, solve problems, communicate, and contribute. For me, teaching is not about developing skill, it's also about helping children develop confidence in themselves and in the ability to learn. Four principles will guide my teaching practice. First, observe before assuming. Second, is follow children interest and extend their thinking. The third one is support children voice and choice, and the fourth is reflect and continue learning. I know that I will not always have the perfect answer as an educator. I need to keep learning from children, families, colleagues, experiences, and my own reflections. So my personal teaching manifesto is a commitment to the educator I want to become. I will see the child before I see the activity. I will observe before I assume. I will listen before I answer. I will create environment where children feel they belong. I will provide material that encourage possibilities. I will follow children curiosity and extend their thinking. And I will continue to reflect because I believe that being an educator also means being a lifelong learner. My student teaching experience taught me that observation can guide teaching. Constructivism remind me that children construct their own knowledge. Regular media remind me to see children as capable and to value relationships, ideas, and environment. And all these ideas come together in one belief. My teaching began with the child. Observe, listen, respond, and reflect.